Illinois does have the highest property tax rate in the country.
If you're a sports team, being number one is fantastic. If you're a property owner in Illinois, not good at all.
Pritzker's law in Illinois that passed this week.
They need more money constantly because they can't refrain from spending.
Do you think it's fair for people to be over the Democratic Party?
I think people are frustrated for sure, and they have a right to be.
I want you, your family, and your business to have a better opportunity to succeed and to keep more of what you earn.
Illinois does have the highest property tax rate in the country.
If you're a sports team, being number one is fantastic. If you're a property owner in Illinois, not good at all.
This map shows Illinois on top, ahead of states like New Jersey and Connecticut.
There are over 100 bills by my Republican colleagues sitting in committee that won't be moved to give you an opportunity to have a tax break in Illinois. Ask yourself why. Do we have a revenue or a spending problem in Illinois? Last year, we passed the largest bill in history, $57 billion in spending. Over the last 8 years, it's almost a 40% increase, twice the rate of inflation. Have you received a 40% increase in your paycheck over the last 8 years? If you have, congratulations, and you must be working for government in Illinois. We need to have reasonable policies to restrict spending and to shrink the size of government. If you're for more government, if you're for larger government, more spending, more taxes, well, I'm on the other side of that issue. I want smaller government, I want less intrusion into our lives, I want less regulation, and I want you, your family, and your business to have a better opportunity to succeed and to keep more of what you earn. This country was built on people who were independent-minded, issue-oriented, who just wanted opportunity. And when they worked hard and succeeded, the government wasn't supposed to be there to take over 60% of what you've earned, but that's almost where we are today, and it needs to stop in Illinois.
Pritzker's law in Illinois that passed this week.
A new private property tax, digital assets, and digital currency.
They are trying to say for the first time ever, there is no longer private property in the United States. That if the government can say everything that you've already paid your income tax on, and then you've bought, and you now own, the government can take a piece of it every year based on the vote and the budgetary needs of an irresponsible fiscal legislature, we've lost it all.
They need more money constantly because they can't refrain from spending. Guys, this is one of the scariest overreaches in the history of any state legislature. It's never been done before in the country. Why? It's your private property. The state of Illinois has no right to issue a tax on digital currency or digital assets. What's next? Your IRA? The stocks inside your pension account? What about bonds that you hold? This is all private property, and there's never been a grab like this in the history of our country. It is not only unconstitutional, it is unjust, unfair, and frankly, won't end here. They tried to do this 3 years ago, and it was soundly crushed. This year, in the desperation for more revenue, they actually passed it.
Illinois drivers could face the biggest toll rate hike in state history. The Illinois Tollway Board is considering raising passenger tolls by about 45 cents each and commercial tolls by 30% beginning January 1st.
A 45-cent and 90-cent toll increase. Does anyone know what our current toll rates are? How would you? Illinois is one of the only states that doesn't announce the specific toll rates. And as you drive by at 65 miles an hour, they give you a little QR code in a website saying, please reach out to this to find out what you were just charged. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous and this needs to change. So I put forth a bill called the Truth in Toll Transparency Act. And what we're asking is that the legislature must announce to anyone on our toll roads what the rate is they're going to pay before they enter a toll. It's just common sense. Would you go to a restaurant with a blank menu and no prices? No one would. And why should you enter a toll without knowing what the burden is going to be beforehand? So join me in supporting better efficiency on our toll roads and announcing to the consumers who will be using them what they're specifically going to be charged. Well, the governor looks like he's stolen 2/3 of my idea, House Bill 5797. The first part he took was negotiated property tax.
What they would like is to negotiate property taxes with the local, whoever it is, whether it's the city of Chicago or Arlington Heights.
Of course, Arlington Heights and the Bears want to establish a negotiated property tax. That's part of the bill. It will give the Bears an opportunity to raise $5 billion in capital and build a private stadium without the taxpayers. The second part of it is Soldier Field is out of the equation. It's either Hammond, Indiana or Arlington Heights.
You can't do it in a spot the size of like Soldier Field, for example. Remember, the Bears bought a piece of property in Arlington Heights.
329 acres.
Ago. Yeah, exactly. And boy, that's big enough.
And let's be honest, we would all prefer the Bears to be in Illinois, to raise that Lombardi trophy, and to have the Chicago Bears be champions again in the state of Illinois. The third part of the bill is a little more scary for JB. It requires an independent, outside auditor to make sure that the Bears are upholding their end of the deal and that the state is as well. Audits, I know, are scary for people in Springfield. We all, I think, know why. So come on, JB, move it down the field and let's see if we can score here in Illinois. There are a number of important issues taking place in Illinois. I've tried to cover just a few here today. If you'd like to support me, like, share, and support me here at martyforillinois.com. Thank you, and I'll continue to bring you the TLC, the truth, logic, and common sense. Marty McLaughlin, State Representative, 52nd District.